Have you been diligently sending out email newsletters and wondering where your revenue is? If that's you, then this video is for you. I'm Karanda Adair, CEO of Carvel Digital and certified automation service provider. And in this video, I'm going to share with you why email broadcasts are just not enough when it comes to generating revenue for your business. The first reason why broadcasts don't work as well on their own is lack of context. You want to set the foundations and really let people get to know about you, your business, your offer, and how you can help them before you send sales emails or before you launch into whatever your regular nurture communication is. We do this with something called the Getting to Know You sequence, which does exactly what it says. It allows people to get to know you. We set up a Getting to Know You sequence for every single one of our clients. And one of our new clients messaged me just this week to say that her Getting to Know You sequence, which has been running for just under a week now, is already generating replies from people who are asking about her services. The Getting to Know You sequence sets the foundation for everything that comes after it, and it's going to make all of your marketing that comes after a lot more effective. The second reason that you want more than just your email newsletter is personalization. An email broadcast is kind of like being on stage singing to a huge crowd at a concert. A long time ago in the olden days, I was at a jazz festival where Anita Baker was playing. If you don't know Anita Baker, look her up. She's a legend. And somehow made my way to the very front of the audience. And she came over and sang one of the verses of her songs while she was holding my hand. And suddenly I didn't feel like just part of a crowd. It was like it was my concert. When you're sending broadcasts, it's like you're just singing to the entire crowd from the stage. Everybody gets to enjoy it, sure, but they don't really feel special. Personalization allows you to actually react to how people are interacting and engaging with your content. It's going to be more relevant for people and it's going to resonate and encourage them to take more action. Anytime you can be more relevant in your messaging, then you're going to see your conversions go up. And that's not something you can do with just generalized broadcast emails. One of the easiest ways to start personalizing your messaging is to segment your audience. That just means grouping your audience into different buckets based on characteristics or based on their behaviors. I talk about that in my video about email list segmenting, and I'll put the link to that in the description. One of the first things that we do with our clients is we help them generate a whole list of different actions people could take that are important and we want to know about, and different attributes that they might have that we want to use to separate them into different buckets. And we create that and we actually build those segments in ActiveCampaign so that we're not trying to do it on the fly and we're able to go in when we're sending messaging and know exactly which part of their audience we want to send to. Are you getting some ideas about how you could personalize your messaging if you actually segmented your audience into different buckets? Let me know in the comments. The third reason broadcasts are not quite enough is lack of flexibility. A broadcast is a really one-way style of communication. It doesn't really encourage two-way communication and it doesn't really encourage improvisation. It's kind of the difference between following a script to the letter, in a TV show or a play, and leaving room for improvisation and communication where anything could happen and you could start a conversation. So you want to be flexible. And one of the ways that we help our clients do this is setting up something called the Tell Me More sequence. So we actually connect their system in such a way that their CRM knows when people are taking important actions in the system. Could be visiting sales pages, visiting a book a call page, visiting a cart page. And we set up a trigger so that when someone is doing these important things, they're showing engagement and they're showing buying intent, we actually react to that automatically. And that could be setting up a sales email sequence that you send out because you know those people are interested, or it could be notifying someone on your team to actually follow up with that person personally so that you can close that sale. So being dynamic and having the ability to react to what people are actually doing and how they're engaging in your system is going to generate revenue in a way that just sending that weekly or monthly email is not going to do. And the last thing that you want to remember about using email as a sales and marketing tool is that email is really a relationship building tool. If you're just kind of going through the motions and you're sending a weekly or a monthly broadcast because that's what you're supposed to do or that's what you've been told, it doesn't really have as much personality and it doesn't invite relationship building. So actually sending more emails can help you generate more sales because it gives you more chances to build relationships with your audience. One of my early mentors mentors said to me once that relationships equals interactions over time. So if you're sending a monthly newsletter, that's only 12 chances for someone to interact with you and build a relationship versus if you have, a daily email or even several times a week, then you're able to be a little more human and share stories and really get to know your audience and let them get to know you. And the more they get to know, like, and trust you in this way, the quicker they're going to buy from you. So I'm curious, which of these principles are you going to implement in your email marketing first? Let me know in the comments. If you want to learn more about this, register for my webinar where I show you how to turn ActiveCampaign into a marketing engine for your business. I'll put the link in the description. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos, and I will see you next time.